No, Jiman. Na ningependa kuuliza hili swali. The day you decided that you are ready to settle down, you pursued Esther Musila, but you kind of got some confrontation. Na inasemekana kwamba lots of the opposition came from the church and the people that you are working with. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that is true. It is not true because I've been going to churches. Yeah, I've been singing in churches. But it would be true from, me, I don't give blanket judgments about things. I wouldn't say it is the church, but a few individuals who I find it so hypocritical and just double standards. Because even those who will want to give you opposition, they are very crazy things they do in the background. And you will realize most of the people who will even judge you, ukifuatilia maisha yake unaweza shanga we undo mtu, you understand? I want to give an example of this, and I just want to ask my brother to allow me to mention this. I know it probably wouldn't sit well with him, but I just want to ask him to allow me. When Ekodeda got married, he was blacklisted from a certain groove award, and of course from some churches, because they did not know that he had wedded. They didn't see it, so they didn't think he had. So he was blacklisted for a while. He was not in the industry for a while. Then from that relationship, from that marriage, he got a child. Then the child grew. Then when the child grew, he started singing. Okay? When the child started singing, the same platform that blacklisted him from the industry because he has gotten married started calling the child for performances on the same platform. Hiyo ni nini? Mlinikataa kwa sababu nimeoa. Nimepata mtoto kutoka kwa hiyo ndoa. Huyo mtoto mnamuita aimbe hapo hapo. Unaona? Double standards. I know of very many things that are happening even in our churches. Very many things that are being done by pastors. You know, we've had opportunities where you even realize you're tuning the same girl. You know, so many things are happening out here. Hizi ni vitu hatuwezi kujifanya hazipo. Unaona? So wewe kama una feel kwamba you're in a better place to come and judge me because of my decisions, then it is double standards. You understand? Just double standards. In just being a hypocrite. You understand? Before I came out to say I am in this relationship with this lady, there are things I was going through. There was things I was doing. Doesn't mean I was righteous before then. So when you used to give me that opportunity to come to that pulpit, I was not righteous then. So what is the difference between then and now? The difference between then and now is that because you have seen what I am doing, which is not even sin. I'm waiting for anyone to tell me how sinful that is or what qualifies it as sin. You understand? So if you block me now and that time you allowed me, it is double standards. Because that time you didn't know me. It's only that I was doing it not in the light. And it's not even about me. I would give you an example. A lady friend of mine got pregnant and she used to serve in church. And she was told to stop serving. Why? Because she's pregnant. Because the church will see it. You're not supposed to get pregnant before you wed in church. This woman, before you saw the pregnancy, she was involving herself in a sexual relationship with this man. But all this time that she was doing this, she was still serving. So you're only stopping her now that you have seen the pregnancy. But before that, she was still serving with that sin. You understand? So because you have not seen the sin, does not mean that that person is righteous. It's even better what you have seen. You understand? It's better for you to see me coming up out with a woman and saying, this is the woman that I love, than for me to involve myself in crazy things in the background that you don't know. Because that now I will be keeping myself pure in your eyes, that not in the eyes of God, because God is seeing it. You understand? So the problem with us is trying to hide our dark sides so that the preachers will not see it, so that the people outside will not see it. But God is seeing it. And God is the one who should judge. So we are afraid of human beings more than we are afraid of God himself. Ya kwamba kwa sababu niko kwa kanisa na nimepata mimba, heri nitoe hii mimba kanisa isione ndio niendelee kuserve. Unaona? So kwa sababu niko kwa relationship and this person is older than me, so let me hide this relationship so that the church will continue allowing me to serve. So who am I hiding from? Am I hiding from human beings or am I hiding from God? Because God is seeing it. I am here to serve God. God has created me and has given me a purpose to serve him. So if anything, I should be more concerned about what God thinks than what human beings think. So if you have to push me away from your platform, that is just your platform. If you have to push me away from your platform because of a decision that I've made, it is okay. Because I'm more concerned about what God thinks than what a human being thinks. Because that is where we will always be hiding sin or hiding our personal things so that people don't talk about it or see it. You understand? The amount of dirty things that are happening in these places where we're being told not to go because we have gotten married, the amount of dirt that is there is even more than what you think is dirty that I'm doing. Too much. You know, so there's so much that is happening. So much. And you see, this is what love means. This is what Christianity means, the relationship. The Christianity does not want you to send me away because of sin. Christianity wants you as a man of God. I have been coming to your pulpit and you realize I have done something that looks like it's contrary to what you believe or what should be portrayed. Call me. Call me with love and tell me, hey, brother, I have seen what is going on around you. And this is what I think. I'm advising you as someone who is elderly. Choose to take it or leave it. You understand? Ati sasa umenikataza, ati sasa ati umenikataza nisikuje kwa pulpit. Sasa hiyo ni Ukristo. Hiyo ndio Ukristo. Haiwezi kukuwa Ukristo hiyo. I've seen Hope Kid complaining a lot of times that when there's something that when that issue they had, he was even blocked from singing in church. You understand? I know. Yes, block me from singing because of what is happening, but sit me down and grow with me through it. Tell me what you think is right that I should do because this is wrong. Then what is right? So many people are not in a position to tell us that this is wrong because they are also there. Because you will call me to tell me this is wrong and I will point out what you have also done. With evidence. You understand? I'm not saying everyone. That's why I said I will not give a blanket judgment. But there are few people, and those people who you think will block us from going to the services, please sit both of us down with them. You will see it. Sit both of us down and put a TV on our faces and rewind. The things that we have done, rewind. Okay? And now start watching the TV on my face and watch the TV on their faces. You will fall down and die. And resurrect and fall down again and die. And resurrect and fall down the third time and die completely. Because of the things you will see. You understand? So, please, let us move. I mean, I've already outgrown that kind of nonsense. That you don't come to see, it's okay. It's okay. If what I am doing is too huge a sin that now I should not come close to you. It is okay. That is what you think. What does God think about it? Understand? What does God think about? My friend, me, the only thing I'm concerned about now is, what does God think about me? What is the purpose of God in my life? Because God has not shared this purpose with anyone. God has not told anyone that this is what I want for this son of mine. He's not told anyone. So you're not in any position to come and tell me the direction I should go with my decisions. Because what if that is what God has planned for me? What if God wants me to learn something of it? Because I'm in the process of being molded by God. Sijaumbwa bado, sijaumbika. You understand? Niko bado in the process. God bado ananipitisha kwa milima na hiyo mabonde. Kwa hivyo yenye unaona ni dhambi, labda ndio mabonde yangu ama ndio milima yangu, huwezi jua. I'm in the process. Everything that God allows for it to happen in our lives, He has a reason for it. He has a reason for it. You understand? I talked to a lady, a friend of mine. She is also my neighbor. She was married to a pastor, and something happened that she lost her husband. And the amount of judgment that was out here was crazy. It was crazy. Okay? And when I called her and talked to her about what I was going through, she said to me that most of these people, not all of those people, most of these people are only interested in your gift but not you. It was so hurtful to hear that from her. So hurtful that you will realize that, so what you care about is more to do with my gift than even my personal life. You don't care about me. And that's what happens. Wait until a man falls. That's when you will realize that you can be replaced. You will be replaced. The positions you used to have, where you used to serve, the places you used to go, the events you used to have, how many creatives, how many people in this industry, because of a cup of tea that was served somewhere, they have lost their jobs, they have lost their deals. People have lost deals. Creatives have lost deals because there's tea that was served. He had a relationship somewhere. They have lost their jobs because of tea that has been served. Okay? People have lost their jobs. You understand? People have gotten into crazy situations because of falling. You had been given a deal as an MC, and because this has happened to you, now this deal, you don't have it anymore. That doesn't mean they will cancel the event. Someone else will do it. You understand? But have we gotten to a point where this is what is happening to you right now? And instead of me looking like I don't want to associate with you, how can we help you? How can we deal with this together? You understand? So this gig, you're supposed to perform in this gig, and this is what has happened. How can we work around this thing so that you don't lose it? So that you don't lose your space that you have worked for a long time. I know we're human beings, and sometimes we'll make decisions that are very wrong, and we are supposed to suffer the consequences of our decisions. But sometimes, let us leave a human being in a position where he'll feel, I can still stand and walk again. It's only that you cannot pull me down. It's impossible. Because I've made this deal that you cannot. Because I'm a child of God. I belong to God. I'm a son of God, and I will keep asking him every morning, Father, where do you want me to go with this? So it is impossible. You cannot. You can only block me from coming to your pulpit or your home. But you cannot block me from doing what the Lord has called me to do. It is impossible. It is impossible. You understand? And that is what we've been doing. Blocking people, killing people. People getting depressed. Why are people killing themselves and their wives? Because of depression. You know, because what people go through, the kind of The kind of stress people go through after being sacked because of a decision they made. They go and kill everything, kill everyone and kill themselves. You understand? But responsible for their blood. How about we looked for a different, better way of dealing with the fall of a man. Look for a different, better way to deal with the mistakes of a man. That is love. That is more of Christianity than this kind of nonsense we hear out here. That is love. Where someone come out there and tell you, oh, your hair is that you cannot go to church with such kind of hair. Who knows what kind of hair Samson had? Samson was actually deliberately, God says he shouldn't be shaved. The hair shouldn't be shaved. So hiyo nywele aliwachilia ilikuwa afro. Wewe unajua ilikuwa inakaaje? Juu ni nywele imekaa for long, unajua ilikuwa inakaaje? Si ni nywele bado. Si bado basi Mungu angesema hapana, huyo mtoto akizaliwa tu hivi nywele yote si imewekwa kichwa yake, kama nywele ni dhambi kukua nayo. Alafu Mungu ametuumba nywele imee. So ile design yenye umeweka hii ni nywele. Vile umeamua ikae ukikunja hivi ama uikunje hivi ama ikae hivi upside down, it's still hair on your head. You understand? So utu tu judgment tu kitoto, tu vitu tu kitoto uto nimesha tu overgrow. Nimetoka hapo kabisa. Mimi ile kitu naamka asubuhi nikifikiria, Mungu wewe ni baba yangu. Unataka niende wapi na ile gift umeniekea kwa roho yangu? That is my desire right now. That is my desire. Where do you want me to go with the gift that you've given me? What do you want me to do? And the good thing is, God will not tell it to other people. He tells it to me. So I will go that direction. If by any chance I make any mistakes, He knows. Look, even before David goes to sleep with someone else's wife, God still says, this is a man after my... And God is able to see the future. He already knows this guy will fall. But He says, this is a man after my heart. Because He's looking beyond that. You people are making God look like He's a school headmaster, principal, teacher. Ameshika kiboko, ukifanya makosa, anakunyosha unakufa. God is not that kind of a... No, God does not operate like that. God does not operate like a human being. That he, some people huko mwanzo walikuwa wananiambia ati sasa wewe umemess, ulikuwa unaanza kuingia vipoa kwa industry, sasa umeimes. Kwani nini umeimes? Kwanza sasa ndio niko sawa. You understand? Because how according to their mind ni sasa nimefanya dhambi, sasa Mungu ataniua niishe. Bana bwana, Mungu haoperate hivyo. God is not a man that He will change His mind. You understand? So let us grow. We need to grow. Some of these things is just lack of wisdom. Some of these things, blocking people, judging people, this kind of whatever, and on all sorts of things, it's just lack of wisdom. And of course, people are having to also get sometimes to ease their stress on social media. Understand? But with time, we'll just be able to grow.
So, kulingana nawe, some of the people that attacked you expected you to do a wedding. For you to be recognized like you have settled down.
I think that is one of them, and now I think the biggest one is because my wife is older than me, which is a very stupid reason for you to. It is the most stupid reason I've ever seen on the world, on the face of the world. I've never seen such a stupid reason. Like that, to tell me that because someone is older than me, I shouldn't marry her. Look, how many, I won't mention names. Please don't push me to mention names. How many young marriages have broken down here we have seen on the media? Where the husband is older than the wife. Have they not broken? How many young marriages have... You can't tell me that because someone is older than me. I have gotten what I want in a woman, in her. She is a woman, and I have gotten what I need to get as a man in a woman. So what else do you want? What else do you want? Stupid reasons. Have you ever seen anyone coming on the social media, on the comments that they put for you, the comments that they post on your platforms when you put out my interview. Have you ever seen anyone coming out with a reason from the Bible? This is what God says about a woman who is older than you. Have you ever seen any of them? They don't have. So that means these are just reasons people create from their heads, because that is what they think. You want me to live your life the way you think? It's impossible. I can't do that. I have a life to live of my own. I am not living in your purpose. I am not in your destiny. So don't expect me to do my thing the way you do. I can't do my thing the way you do yours. You can't expect me to, because this is how we do things. You expect me to do things that way. You can't expect me to do that. We are not a group. We are not in a relationship. You understand? Ati kwamba kenye unafanya ndio mimi nafaa kufanya. We are individuals. We are different people, different destinies, different purposes in life. You understand? So if this is what I need for my purpose to be fulfilled, this is what I will do. This is what I'm comfortable doing for me to fulfill my purpose. You do what you will help you to comfortably achieve your purpose. You understand? Me, I have my own direction I'm going. You have your own direction you're going. You don't know about mine. You understand? So if this is the things that I need for my journey, let me pick them and walk with them towards my journey. Don't expect me to pick what you need. Mi labda destiny yangu ni kuenda kulima. Nachukua jembe, nachukua slasher, nikienda nilime kwa destiny yangu. Wewe unataka ku expect me nibebe vikombe na birika na destiny yako ni ya kunywa chai. No. Destiny yako ni ya chai. Wewe chukua birika na vikombe yako uende kwa chai. Mimi yangu ni ya kulima. Haya nichukue jembe na understand? Our destinies are different. So the things that we need for our destiny, and you feel, and I'm old enough to feel, this is either dragging me behind or this is helping me to move towards my destiny. So if this is what I need, then I will keep it. If I feel like this is not what I need, I will look for a way to put it out of the way. You understand? And for me to have been with her for 2 years now, I know that look, the things that I was not able to do in 10 years, it's not only about money or anything, but even my mind, my mental, state and everything that revolves around me. I was not able to do it alone. I have been able now to achieve them in the shortest time possible. Why? Because this is a support system that I needed for me to get myself to that place. You understand? You still want me to get a younger person to come and struggle with. You think I've not been in a relationship before? You think I don't know what I want for myself? Understand? So, just silly reasons, silly thinking, senseless, things that don't add up for me are the reasons why people are complaining, why people have complained. But with time you get to understand, time heals a lot of things. So with time we get to understand, people, forget about it and they move on. And we keep on growing. We keep growing the industry. The only thing that would have been a wrong decision for me to do is for me to marry my wife and stop doing what God has called me to do. That would have been wrong. But I have not stopped. Now I'm doing it even more. Now I have an opportunity to raise other people in the industry. You understand? For me, I would say I've already built a percentage of my legacy. That when I stop singing, I will look at the children I have raised, the people I have given an opportunity. You understand? I have built a legacy. I have done that already. I'm in the process of still building it. That is, for me, it is more fulfilling than for me to be the topmost artist and to be the only one. You see, that is the nonsense people did before us. Everyone wanted it for themselves. Now where are they? Where are they? Everyone wanted the bread for themselves. You have no one to show that you have no one to run to. You went up alone. You cut the bridges. Now you're up there. You are falling down. There's no one you can go to. Right now, if I stopped singing because of any reason and stayed away for a while, I will come back to Derek and tell him, bro, I know I'm not the one, but I supported you somewhere. Please bring me back. It will be very easy for me to approach Derek. But it's easy for some of those people up there to approach me because what did you do for me when you had the opportunity? You understand? You had the opportunity. You had a better share of the opportunity. And you knew me. You knew I existed. Did you ever call me? to show me which direction to go. You understand? So please let us not wacha tusikue watu wa hii aina ya kitotototo. Wacha tukue watu, Mungu ametupatia wisdom, Mungu ametupatia hekima ya kuelewa vitu. Bro, mi nakwambia, I'm more focused on loving and supporting other people than even the money I will get for it. Those things don't pay anything. Those things cannot give me the money I earn on my other businesses. Hii ni kitu kidogo ya muziki, kitu kidogo sana ya kutoa kwa wimbo. Mi sahi, if I sing with someone, even an upcoming artist, I would tell them to take a whole percentage of the royalties they come. I would tell them comfortably. And it won't hurt my income. Haiwezi hurt, bro. Sawa? Haiwezi hurt kile mi upata every month on my music alone. Leave alone anything else. On my music alone, what I get every month cannot be hurt by giving one person a song and the revenue from the song. So please, and let us look at the main picture, the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, has someone gotten an opportunity to come up into the industry? Yes. Has they been put in a place where they can now stand on their own? Yes. That is what matters. Has the gospel of God been lifted? Because has more songs been produced? Yes, that is the bigger picture. The bigger picture is not this kind of nonsense people are going to DMs to tell them, oh, why didn't you put on your YouTube channel? What the kind of nonsense is that?
So mi ningependa kukuuliza hivi, you have talked about people who tried to tune the same person you are seeing. Sijui, has this ever happened to you while you are seeing Esther Musila?
People trying to tune, I've never said that. Have I ever said that? Ati kwamba?
Unapata yule msichana ambaye unachumbia, ndo unapata kuna mtu mwenye unajua anamchumbia pia.
Those things happen a lot, but on Esther, you know, as guys with Esther, we are beyond vitu fulani. You understand? We are beyond vitu fulani, but I think my kind of relationship with her is way beyond some crazy things. Yeah. If it happens or it doesn't happen, I don't know. But it is not something we can focus on. It's nothing to me. You know, but the place where I've gotten with her, it's nothing, man. It's nothing.
So ningependa tu you give your word to the people who shifted from gospel, Willy, Paul na Bahati.
Oh, my brothers Willy, Paul and Bahati. I love them. This now I would say. I love them so much. I respect their decisions. And I pray that if that is their destiny, if that is the purpose that God has put for them, may they succeed in it. If it is not the purpose, then may God help them to get to the right purpose. That's what I would say. That if this is the place where God wants them to be, may they be very successful in it. But if that is not the place where God wants them to be, then may He direct them to the right place. Like I said earlier in our interview, Bahati is not a child, he is a father. So he knows what he wants for himself. Just like I said, our destinies are different. This person might be walking in his destiny, and I'm here pulling him towards what I think is right for him. You understand? Whatever he's doing, I may not understand it. I may have a different opinion about what he does, but I don't know. Maybe that is his place. You know? So me, what I will say is, I wish the best for them. I wish the best for them. My message to them, with all due respect, that they may be successful in their rightful purpose.